everybody.
Hello.
This is Karen Bell.
Hello.
Karen Bell.
And this is Mr. Robin Urich.
That's me.
Yes.
And we are with the Circus Arts Conservatory. Today we're going to be talking about something that you need to know as a clown. It's
your hat. Yes. Besides a beautiful accessory, it can be used to entertain.
Yes, indeed. And you always have it with you. So you don't have to go back to your bag and find something and say, oh, yeah. You have your hat on your brain.
Yes. And so you go, I need to do something right now. I know. I've got just the thing. My hat.
Now let's just talk about the hats.
Oh, yeah.
Clowns use hats that are a little bit heavier. A ball cap is really light. Now you can do tricks with a ball cap, but you have to be good.
Yes.
You have to be much more advanced. A heavier hat is actually a better hat to use.
So a felt hat. You can go to the like the department store and buy a light felt hat, but there's a difference between a light felt hat and a heavier felt hat. And sometimes you can get them at Goodwill, but try to find one that's got some heft to it.
Right, because if it's heavier, you can feel it as you manipulate it. If it's too light, you don't know how much force to put into it.
Yeah,
So there's a reason behind this.
Now the hat I have is a very European style hat, and it's round. And as you notice, there's no front or back to it.
Right.
So no matter which way it lands on my head,
It's right.
ta-da, it's right.
Yeah. Whereas I use a men's top hat. It's very popular about 100 years ago. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's heavy, and as you can see, it's tall, and it's just the hat of choice with the guys that do hat manipulations, because because of this rim, there's a lot of handle on it.
Compared to mine, which doesn't really have a lot of big handle.
Right. So I can hold the lip like this, whereas she has to hold the lip like that.
Right.
Okay.
Or like that. And mine is round, whereas Robin's is more like the shape of the head.
And actually, my hat, oddly enough, has a roommate. There he is.
That is not a roommate, that's a nothing.
Ah, one more time. There he is, roommate. Roommate. You try.
I did that.
Good.
Oh.
Told ya. All right.
So this first hat trick is very, very simple.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And usually, like, if you're greeting somebody for the first time or whatever, you might want to take your hat off to say hello.
Hello.
All right. And then to put it back on, instead of just like putting it back on like that, hello. Boring. We are going to roll it up our arm. So it looks like this. The final piece looks like this.
Wow.
Ha.
Much fancier.
Yeah? Doesn't that look fancy?
I like it.
It's so easy. It is so easy. So all you're doing is you're having it in the same handhold, and what you're going to do is roll it up your arm and onto your head.
So you're flexing your wrist, and then you're raising your elbow.
Right. So you're here, you flex your wrist, and it lands on your head.
Ooh,
like
let
that.
me try.
Okay.
Okay.
And you notice your hand is in the back of your head by the time you're done.
Ah, yes. Okay, all right. Here we go. All right. Flip. Raise your elbow.
Pretty fancy, huh?
Pretty good.
Yeah. So it's like, and then to speed it up, you're doing this same movement, but you're not rolling it right on your arm, you're just kind of rolling it in front of you.
Nice.
So you're here. So start by rolling it and getting that movement, and then you're going to just flip it with your hand and put it on your head, so it's much faster.
Oh, I saw something. As soon as it was straight up and down in the air, that's when you put it on your head, instead of going all the way over.
Yeah.
I got it.
So here we go again.
Yeah, just like downtown.
Yeah.
Now it's time for trick number 2.
And what is that?
Ooh. My favorite hat trick of all time. This grip on the inside of the hat, thumb on the outside. You look up. Yeah! If I just go like this, that's all I'm doing. But I'm faking you out because I'm making, with my body, I'm making it seem like it's hard by bouncing my legs, and I'm looking up here as if I'm going to throw the hat to that point. And, so this arm raises and the other hand comes in to grab the other side of the hat just to put it up.
Oh, so in the clowning world, we call that a promise.
Yeah, I'm promising to throw the hat and do not.
And he does. Hey, so another really cool trick is just rolling it up onto your head. So you're starting here, and you roll and land. So to do that slowly, I'm here, I'm going to roll and land. Now what we're doing is we're actually having our fingers in a scissor pattern. So there's one finger on top, one finger on the bottom on each side. And all I'm doing is that, I'm just scissoring. So I start with it out so that the opening is away from me. I have my scissors, so I've got my middle finger on the top of the hat and my little finger on the inside. And then it's a slow turn and on my head.
Wonderful.
And then once you can get that going, it can go pretty quick.
Wow. Okay, now that we've learned that scissor grip, there's a way to do a hat trick with just one hand with that same scissor grip. If you'll notice, index finger on top, thumb and middle finger on the bottom, and I'm going to do that same move, like that. But I'm going to spin the hat. Now if I spin the hat from here, it'll fall. So what I have to do, dog hair, what I have to do is I have to pick it up. So as I pick up the hat, like this, there's a point where it's not going up and it's not going down. That's when I do the trick. So it looks like this. See, that way I can do it. If I pick it up, and as I pick it up, do that scissor thing, then I get to do that. Pretty cool, huh?
All right, so this is what the actual full trick looks like. All we're doing though is sliding our hat off of our head. Pretty simple, but you gotta be careful. You don't wanna pop it. You wanna slide it off your head. So it's a slide. It is not a pop, like that. So when you slide it off of your head, you can catch it with your hand, you can catch it with your foot, or let it hit the ground and then do some comedy there. When I slide it off, I'm going to put my hand behind my head, and using two fingers, I'm just going to slide it like this. All right? Tipping your head forward a little bit will help make it go. Catching it in your hand, what I'm going to be doing is starting from here, and then bringing my hand down to here. So I slide, catch, slide, catch. And if you notice, my palm is up. I'm not trying to catch it this way. I'm going to land on my hand. And if you look at your hand, your brain is an amazing thing. It will make all those wonderful calculations so that your hat will actually land on your head. And the hat is not doing like a big double twist or anything. It's not even doing a full twist. It's going from here to here. So it's like a 3/4 rotation. All right? So this is what that would look like. I'll do that again. Like that. And you see it's really not hardly airborne at all. Okay. Then to finish that trick, we could do what we've done before, which is roll it back up onto our head. So we slide down, roll it back up.
So, was that a lot of fun or what?
It was.
Okay,
So practice, practice, practice.
indeed.
And you'll have some nice, cool things to do.
And you can use any kind of hat. You just have to figure out what the characteristics of a certain kind of hat is. Some are
Exactly.
bigger, some are smaller, some are heavy, some are, yeah.
Yep. So we'll be back with some more clown elements.
That's right. In fact, next week,
Yes.
socks. Comedy socks. Socks are funny. Just the word socks is funny.
That's true. Socks.